All right, here we go. Final conference of E3. By far the biggest one, hopefully. I mean, it's either that or Microsoft, and it's super early in the morning, and because this side is the window and this side faces the sun, of course, I look white as a ghost right now. Yeah, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, this, like I said in the thingy, this is Nintendo show to lose. Because so far, I think conferences have been okay. I mean, Squeenix has done a good job, I thought, more or less. Microsoft did a good job, more or less. But this is the final one. This is the big one. If Nintendo hits it out of the park here, they win. And it shouldn't be that hard to do. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It is Nintendo after all. They have screwed up on much bigger things before. Predictions any last minute. Animal Crossing is getting delayed. New Metroid something or other. That's definitely that all the stars seem to be aligning for that one. Plus, there may or may not have been a leak. I'm not really paying attention to these kinds of things right now. But yeah, hopefully it'll be big. No, too far over. I was wondering if I could get myself out of the sun, but clearly that's not gonna work. Nope. See, this is what happens when you do your show at 9 a.m. Yep. I mean, it's not gonna matter. Hey, look. You got Dumb, Dumb, and Dumber. Yeah, it should start any minute now. I hope Animal Crossing doesn't get delayed. I hope Luigi's Mansion 3 is good. I hope there's some sort of... I'm curious. I hope we actually get Retro's game this year. Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, that's something I could see them starting off the show with. Because Retro's game is going to be big. And if we don't see Retro's game this year, there is no Retro game as far as I'm concerned. Like, whatever Retro's been working on since Tropical Freeze, just assume it was in development hell and it got canceled. Just that's a fair assumption, I'd argue. Here we go. Oh boy. The hype is real. The hype is real. It's their show to lose. It's their show. Oh, The Witcher. I hope The Witcher's good. Okay, yes. Tons of great games so far. Oh god, Smash DLC. I have... Erdrick's going to be our Shadow Drop. Banjo, we'll see. Wow, are they... Spoilers, I guess. This is... We're doing Dragon Quest, aren't we? Yeah, complete and total spoilers for the story mode. I figured they'd start with Smash Bros. And yeah, this is going to be Erdrick or whatever the Final Fantasy, or whatever the Dragon Quest XI character is. I actually think it's a good way to start. I kind of knew that this character is inevitable. Let's be real here, and I'm fine with Erdrick. I know some people hate him, but I'm fine. And he's modeled after Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest XI. Cool. I'm fine with this. People keep bitching and moaning, but no, I'm fine. Plus, you get some of that sweet, sweet Dragon Quest music. Dragon Quest has some good music. And he's just called the hero. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think he's a fine character. Fire. He kind of reminds me of Robin, weirdly enough. Yeah, no, he reminds me of Robin. Oh, hey, it's the slime. What's his gimmick? Here's the gimmick. Ooh, it's a nice looking. I like the slime idea more. Matthew, I talked about this yesterday, maybe. I loved the idea of the slime. Such a cool idea. Sad it didn't happen. So it's gonna be skins, right? Skins from previous Dragon Quest protagonists. That's the original, I assume. That's cool. I actually do like that they're calling it the hero, because it could be any one of the Dragon Quest heroes. I don't know which Dragon Quest games these are, admittedly. Like I said, the only game I know about is 9. Snooze? Oh, okay, that's our gimmick, huh? Like an RPG-style mechanic. Huh. Huh. Like every DLC character, they're gonna start off low tier. See, I like that. That's also pretty cool. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Maybe I am, admittedly, also kind of biased because I like sword fighting characters. I like swordsmen. That's why I don't have a problem with Fire Emblem characters. Is because I like sword fighters, and most Fire Emblem characters are sword fighters. I'm amazed he's not... I was expecting that to be the Shadow Drop. Like, real talk, that would have been a great Shadow Drop. Especially because they're trying to get one out. God, that's loud in my ears. Gotta turn it down a little bit. Yeah, no, because it was one every, like, other month or something, because that gets them to February 2020. So I'm amazed he's not coming today. That's actually kind of... I wonder if they're going to Shadow Drop somebody else today, or... if they're going to Shadow Drop Steve? You know, screw it. I know I want Banjo more, even though I've never played a Banjo-Kazooie game. Screw it, I'm going all aboard Steve train now. I've given up hope. Hope is dead. Let's do Steve, man. I'm kind of doing that out of spite at this point. Honestly, I've just given up hope. Spite. Let's do it out of spite. September. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, it's Koizumi. I'm glad they found a guy who will do the Nintendo Directs. I hope Doug Bowser shows up at some point in this conference thing. But you know, I think Koizumi's been doing a fine job. Oh, there he is. Speak of the devil.
What? What are you doing here?
I love this.
Wait a minute. There's been a bit of a mix-up. You're not the right Bowser.
I love this.
Sorry, but I'm the right Bowser for this presentation.
I mean, I said back when Reggie retired, I have faith in Doug Bowser. I've already had faith in him, so the fact that he's willing to play up the comedic side of this thing and do it, that's what...
Bye-bye.
Yeah, no, I'm glad to see him here.
Are you related?
No, but we get that a lot.
Well,
Look at him.
Get back to it. Please, take it away.
Hi, everyone. I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of America, and I'm thrilled to join you for today's Nintendo Direct. This is our chance to show the world we have games for every type of player on Nintendo Switch.
I'm glad to see him here. I knew it was inevitable, but still, like that's a great way to start it off, and
Okay.
it's a joke they can only... That's the last time they can pull it. They can't pull it anytime after this. But just this once, I'll give it to them. Okay, I'm curious. God, I hope it's good. I mean, I've seen it. I'm one of the few people who likes Dark Moon.
Gorgeous hotel with Mario, Peach, and the others. Oh,
God, just toads. Is it all a nightmare?
Luigi's Mansion 3. This hotel is much more.
I'm kind of glad they're just calling it Luigi's Mansion 3.
Luigi arrives, things take a dark turn. We begin our tour by taking in some sights and sounds. You may never leave. You want to leave. The other guests certainly don't plan to move on. They're ghosts after all. And
This is probably going to be a mix between Dark Moon and the original. I know people want Portrait Ghosts back.
Poltergust G00 has the power
Yes, they're right, but I'm also fine with this.
First, the slam. While trapping a ghost, slam it on the ground to inflict some
Oh, that's cool.
to get other ghosts in on the action.
That's action. Oh, that's cool.
Suction shot.
We've known about this one since Smash Bros.
Then pull the string and you can destroy furniture and more.
I know we're seeing a lot of blue. They have a name, the blue ones. They all do. Well, I think they were called greenies, but now they're blueies or something. But I hope there's other... I know there's going to be others, but I actually hope there's a lot of variety. Because Dark Moon's big thing was there was a bunch of hats.
Ghosts, and it's perfect for when you need a little air.
I cannot tell if it looks better.
We simply can't overlook the latest invention from Professor Egad, namely Gooigi. Change between Luigi and Gooigi to use both their skills.
So that means... Okay, that's kind of weird. I know there was this conspiracy theory that Gooigi was going to be the villain, which was kind of funny.
For Luigi to handle on his own. And if you pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend, he makes for a great...
I kind of wish it was just Mario.
But proceed
If Mario was just the second player. Because I still want them to save Daisy. I know there's no... I don't know how canon Luigi and Daisy are. Like, I know it's fan canon. It's cool to see the Scarescraper back, actually. The Scarescraper in the DS version was actually very fun. I had a lot of fun with it, so it's actually kind of cool to see it come back.
and face any
I mean, I figured it was going to.
at you together.
I still don't know if it's mission-based or, like, free exploratory-based. I cannot really tell.
A haunted hotel with floor after floor of oddities, many traps.
I hope it's like, even though, again, I don't mind that.
What will befall our missing
That may have led something interesting.
his dear brother Luigi?
We may be getting some Portrait Ghost back. Ooh. Ooh, I think that was our hint at Portrait Ghost.
3.
No release date. Really? They could have totally announced a release date.
So that was
They could have because it's going to be October. It's got to be October.
And we can look forward to seeing
I'm actually super excited. I play Luigi's Mansion or since Dark Moons came out. I alternate every year. It's one of the few games I play every year along with... Well, I don't really play it, but I'll either play or watch somebody play Sunshine every year. Game Grumps, Vinesauce, Chugga Conroy, one of them. I'll probably find someone new this year, maybe.
to learn what other games will appear on
But
Nintendo
there are a few games I like to play every year. Shovel Knight, duh.
2019. You won't want to miss it. Or this.
Oh god, I hope we get a King of Cards release date. That would be so cool. Netflix. Are we getting Netflix? Oh, this is Dark Crystal. Are we getting Netflix on Switch? It's weird that we're getting this Netflix Dark Crystal thing, but no actual... But we don't have Netflix on Switch yet. And it's so weird that we don't. That could be a shadow drop right now. Dark Crystal game is weird. I know... I've never seen Dark Crystal. I know very little about it. It's a turn-based strategy game, though? I mean, I know Dark Crystal is weird inherently. It's crazy. Yeah, 2019 Age of Resistance. Yeah, it's weird we got Netflix, but no, we got a Netflix game. I think Stranger Things is also coming to Switch. Wow, they're doing Link's Awakening this early? That tells you how important of a game it is to... I like the idea of an August release date. It's probably going to be November, but I like an August. That would be so great. I want to see something, like, because right now it looks to be a 1-to-1 remake. I want to either see something new or find out it's going to be cheaper. If it's $40, I think I'd be a lot more willing. But, I mean, Link's Awakening is a great game, but in 2019, I don't know if it's worth it. Some of this stuff seems new. Wasn't it a Crane game? Yeah, no, some of this you can't do with, like, you couldn't do with old school stuff. But is there enough? Oh god, the Eagle's Tower is one of the greatest dungeons in Zelda. So cool. It was so cool to see that in 3D. A dungeon maker? Okay. If you could... Oh... If they were doing, like, a randomly generated dungeon style, like, thing, like a Binding of Isaac style thing, maybe I'd be interested, but that's kinda... Okay, that's not what I expected. That is not what I expected. September. Okay, September's not a bad release date. It's about a month later than I would have liked, but I think September's fine. Is this Secret of Mana? We already saw Final whatever, or I keep calling Dragon Quest Final Fantasy. I hope Cadence of Hyrule gets Shadow Drop. That would be really cool. Or is this one of the... This is what I'm thinking. Or is this one of the games we saw? Trials of Mana. So this is what I'm thinking it was.
Set destiny in motion with the power of mana.
Yeah, no. So this was what I guess this is never released in the West or something like that. Which is kind of like a big deal, I guess. I don't know. I've heard Secret of Mana, and I know that's kind of a big thing. 3 games in the Mana series, now on Nintendo Switch. So yeah, they're doing all of them. Collection of Mana. Okay, that's a cool Shadow Drop. I know people really do actually care about that. I have no idea. Is this Witcher? You can tell it's been downgraded a little bit. But Witcher 3 on Switch is kind of crazy, I'll admit. And you know, for as much as I like CD Projekt Red, one of the few ones I didn't actually play was Witcher 3. So maybe I need to give Witcher 3 a chance. It's weird that we got all these 2019 things. Because right now, so far, Nintendo's had more 2019 games than any other, like, thing, but they've given so few release dates. Fire Emblem 3, yeah. I don't think I'll buy this.
Class reunions go. This one's got to be the worst in history.
I don't, at least I'm not going to buy it at launch. Maybe one day, but definitely not at launch. I got other things to worry about. And it may not even be good at all. Like, that wouldn't, like, it's in this weird spot where it might be good, it might not be good. Because there are definitely some problems with it, like character design. I don't know, we'll see. It comes out next month. Oh god, I got something in my eye. Oh, I also haven't slept, and I think I got up around this time for Ubisoft's conference yesterday, even though it wasn't for like another like 4 or 5 hours. So I haven't slept in like 24 hours. Got good sleep 24 hours ago, though. Pretty good sleep, but since then...
How lovely it would be for this.
And it's not even that I was excited for the like I was, but that's not like what was keeping me up. I was just like, I was having trouble sleeping, and then I was like, oh, maybe I'll see if like I can watch the Joseph Anderson thing, and that'll put me to sleep. It didn't.
At home, but anywhere you go. In fact, with a system like this, it might be fun to play Resident Evil at a location like this.
What are they putting in? Okay, I heard the Resident Evil 4 port was not good. Like, at all. So, what is this? Are they porting 7? Because I know Nintendo did, like, tried out streaming service with 7. Port of 7 would be neat. I heard 7 was good, actually. Of course, it didn't hit Capcom's... It's Capcom that does Resident Evil, right? It didn't hit their expected sale numbers.
Okay, let's do this.
Test of Courage. Oh, the original? Okay.
Can you open it? Try. See what's through there.
I know very little. The only Resident Evil games I know anything about are 4 and 7.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know anything about any of the other Resident Evil games.
Did I get it? I got it. Oh, I knew it.
Now, if they had gotten Konami to do one of the Silent Hills, that would have been way different. Because those are games I really need to play. The 4... Well, I don't really care about the first one, but definitely the second, third, and fourth Silent Hill games I am, like, genuinely interested in. See, okay, 2 new Resident Evils, 5, who gives a shit? Like I said, the only good one's 4. Oh god, 6 is even worse. 4 is a good one, and I heard Resident Evil 4 is not actually that good on Switch. Like, the port was pretty bad. So, just go buy the Wii version.
Resident Evil game in a place like that might not be my way to play, but I bet you could find your way to play, don't you think? For now, please take a look.
Was today the 4th of July? If not, is the Empire striking back or what? Looks like things are gonna get weird today. Hey, she! Get some! As you can see, things got all funky real quick. There's probably some planet-eating type dude waiting for me up ahead. All yoked and powerful and trying
For a second, something, No More Heroes. Yeah, I know Suda51 teased this yesterday. Cool. I mean, I've actually never played the No More Hero games. I know the first one was popular. I know very little about the second one, actually.
There are no heroes in this world? Oh, but there totally are. My name is Travis Touchdown. I'm the last hero around.
I mean, it's cool that that one stupid game did well enough, Travis Strikes Back, to actually get us a No More Heroes 3. That's cool. I should buy the first one on Wii.
Welcome back, Travis, to the Garden of Madness.
Yeah, I really should buy the first one on Wii. Travis Touchdown. I don't know if that's a Smash Bros. Teaser or an like an Avengers joke.
He led an elite team of Contras during the war. Hungry Beast! HB is actually a cyborg. I love him so much. This is Miss Harakiri and her alien gut bucket. They survived by merging together during the alien wars. The gentleman, the sweetest bug you'll ever meet. You soiled my eye.
I know I said this was Nintendo's to lose. I hope they've got something big coming. Like, I mean, there's been some good announcements so far. I would have liked some release dates, especially for stuff coming out this year when we know, like, the Avengers game is in May. We know that far out. We know a bunch of stuff from February to May. I would have liked something like... Right? Like, stuff for this year, at least. Oh, Contra. Okay, I had heard the rumor about that. I don't care. I don't like run and guns. I didn't like the original Contra collection. Are we finally getting that stupid Contra game Konami announced, like, 8 years ago now? Daemon X Machina, don't care about it earlier, still don't care about it now. I'd like to hope somebody's interested. Like, I hope this game does something for somebody, but I don't know who I've not heard a single person be like, oh yeah, I'm interested in that. Everyone just kind of forgets about it. Or if they do mention it, they mention it because they've forgotten about it.
Your call, rookie.
The battle's already started? If you get in our way, we will eliminate you.
A new awakening draws nigh.
But it's trying, man. It's trying. Where are we? 20 minutes in? I feel like we're 20 minutes in at this point. Maybe a little more. September. Okay, that's not a bad release date. Yeah, we're a little more than 20 minutes in. I was really hoping much like how they did the last like 20 minutes of Smash Bros. Last year. I was really hoping the last like 20 minutes of this show was just going to be Animal Crossing. That doesn't seem like the case. A lot of weird stuff in this show. The Contra thing, that I know it's got name recognition, but I don't trust a single thing Konami puts out, because fuck Konami. I have no idea what this is. Is this scale bound? Oh. Like, I have no idea. Weird woodpecker bird. Danger dragon? Danger. Winter, okay. No, that did nothing for me.
Hello, I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Earlier this month, we held a Pokemon Direct for the latest games in the series.
Cool.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. The developers from Game
It was weird the music just kind of cut out there for a second.
The location of your new adventure. And some new Pokemon you'll
I wasn't even expecting them to mention this,
It will
honestly.
be a while until these games launch,
I mean, I know it's going to be at the treehouse, but
so please stay tuned.
I guess that's it they're doing.
By the way, in these games, you can use certain functions of the Pokeball Plus accessory, allowing you to take a Pokemon from one of these games out for a stroll through the real world with you. You may not be able to use the device as a game controller, but
Good.
if you spend some quality time with a favorite Pokemon of yours,
I mean, like,
then something
the
good
Pokewalker was neat back in the PlayStation.
this year's
I used to have them sitting in this thing right here.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield for the first time anywhere in the world. In this gameplay demo, you can challenge one of the gyms.
Oh, hey, we got a new gym leader.
Only water gym, where the water-type gym leader Nessa will be there waiting for you.
Yeah, she's cool. She's gonna get fan-arted.
If you're attending this year's show, I encourage you to experience a battle between Dynamax Pokemon.
She's going to be fan-arted. I guarantee it.
Also, immediately after this Nintendo Direct, stay tuned for live gameplay of
Exactly.
Pokemon
That-
Sword and Pokemon
That's how it
Shield.
always works. They always show off immediately after on the treehouse.
Please have a look at this.
This is that spectacle fighter, Astral something or other. I don't remember. I think it's Astral Chain.
I've been waiting for you.
Hey, look, it's a David Tennant's character from Genlock. I've already... What was his name? Not Westcott. I don't remember, it doesn't matter. I know some... I hope... It's weird how little we know about this game for it coming out in August. I guess this is why Link's Awakening isn't coming out until August. It makes sense, but... I know some people are excited, and maybe if it ever goes on sale, I'd be interested, but...
I'll give you some parting advice. Your power, it's not the blessing you think it is.
When a Legionis and a Legion are perfectly synchronized, it's like they're two parts of one body.
No use! The override release isn't going through!
That's impossible.
And when half of that body is about to die, the Legion's survival instincts kick in to save it.
No way! There's no way! What good could this possibly be?
It's a long shot, but it's the only shot we have. It's all up to you, my friend.
A blessing from the Legion. Or maybe I should say, a curse.
We can't turn back now.
I've gotta know the whole truth.
He's still alive out there. I know he is.
August 30th. They're still holding tight to that. It'll be nice to see some gameplay. This really is the year of the shooter. I mean, I joked about it last year as well, but there really have been a lot this year. Even in Nintendo showcases. I have no idea what game this could be. I don't know the studios well enough. Unless this is something brand new. Why do... Empire of Sin. Why do I feel like I've heard that name? I don't know where.
Death by our hands is not an honor.
Yeah, of course this was going to show up.
They deserve something much worse.
It's crazy comparing this to the Marvel game we just got. Or the Avengers game. Ooh, Mysterio.
This may not be a battle.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the Ultimate Alliance games. I know some people really like them. I know some people don't. They're an acquired taste. I mean, it's cool that Nintendo got exclusivity to this one, and especially with this one coming out fairly soon, and the other Avengers game being like 11 months away. I don't know when this one's coming out. Probably soon. I mean, like most Marvel games, they're definitely taking more influence from the comics than they are the movies, which... Well, I mean, I'd argue the Avengers game we got at Square Enix, the show is kind of a mix of both. Get the expansion pass. Shadow drop today. Come on. I know it's going to be the 20th, but come on. Shadow drop today. I wish they put the original Crypt of the Necrodancer on sale on Switch as well. It's like $2 on Steam, but I'd love to have it for Switch. It is like stupid cheap on Steam though, and iOS, but ugh. It's also $25, which feels kind of expensive, but June 13th. That is in 2 days. I have no idea why they didn't shadow drop it today. Like, I legitimately, why not just shadow drop it today? Like, that would have been a great thing, but no, we have to wait 2 days now. That's weird. New Mario and Sonic. Have I said before, I have the original Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. It's whatever. I don't think it's that great, honestly. So Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Winter Olympics, the Vancouver one, is a great game. I have had so much fun with that one. And that was the last one I played. Or was it 2010? I think it was the 2010 Vancouver Olympics, because 2012 was London. Yeah, no, I think it was 2010. Because 2008 was Beijing. And I think that was the first one. But yeah, no, the winter one is a lot better than the summer ones. But hey, it's happening.
So, what do you think so far? Now for some follow-up information on a game that fans have been waiting for.
It's got to be Animal Crossing. It's got to be the last, like, 10 minutes or so is going to be Animal Crossing. That's the only reasonable way to do this.
Your attention, please.
Airplane? Yep, here it is. Did Andre actually nail it? That it's an island adventure game. Oh my god, that's gonna be crazy if he did. Oh my god, I love the visuals already. Holy crap, did Andre Seekers actually nail it? I know, he probably didn't get it perfectly. Is it gonna have crafting elements? It's gonna have crafting. Is it gonna be a mix of Animal Crossing and that survival minigame that everyone liked, that they eventually ported to New Leaf? I love that you can do outdoor. That was in Happy Home Designer, and I loved it, and I'm glad they're doing more outdoor stuff. Okay, that was cool. I like that they're doing... I hope with an island emphasis, they do more with fishing. Because fishing's one of my favorite things in Animal Crossing. Paths are new, right? I think paths are new. Hey, look, they even got the Smash Bros. Ones. New Horizons. March 2020. Yep, I knew it was getting delayed. It was inevitable. Really, sadly, it was. You know, while I want it this year, here's the thing. Here's the thing. For me, Animal Crossing is a summer game.
As a 2019 release.
I'll say it after this.
However, we need to change its release date to March 20th of 2020. To ensure that the game is the best it can be,
stupid Miyamoto quote we always bring up around this time, but I'm fine with the delay. I'm actually fine. It sucks. I wanted it this year, but I'm fine with the delay.
On Nintendo Treehouse Live, the game's producer, Mr. Nogami, and the director, Ms. Kyogoku, will come on for a live demonstration of some early moments in the game. So please stick around until it's...
I wish
different types of games coming to Nintendo Switch from Nintendo and our partners.
Like, I wish on the first day of the Treehouse they show something, and then they show the next day, and then they show the next day. I don't think they're going to do that, but that'd be really cool.
Let's have a look.
Spyro, I've been waiting for that. September's a while away, but I have been waiting for that. Silk Song. Hey, we got some new gameplay. I don't know when that's coming out, but I'm excited for that. That got announced this morning. Again, I don't know if Ni no Kuni is good or not. I mean, it's got a good backing, but... I'll say my Animal Crossing thing after the show. I don't know. I feel like I want to warm up to Minecraft Dungeons. That's gonna take some time. I will one day, but that's coming out in just a few days. That I'm super excited for. God, oh, that's gonna be so cool. We're not getting it until next year, but God, that's gonna be cool. The Sinking City. We saw that yesterday at somebody's show. Or maybe 2 days ago. Wolfenstein, we're getting same day as... That's cool. That looked really rough last time we saw it. It may look better now. Alien Isolation's the good one, right? We knew about this one. I think Alien Isolation is the good one. Dragon Quest Builders, we knew about this one already. Again, it's weird there's no Netflix, but 2 Netflix games. Just Dance we knew about. Catan, Again, I have been told Catan is the best board game ever made. Oh, hey, it's another Microsoft. Oh god, please show Ori next. Please show Ori next. Oh god, I want Ori so bad. I didn't even love Ori, but I want it on Switch. Mario Maker 2 is right around the corner. I was kind of... Part of me wanted to see DLC, but I'm assuming they'll save that for, like, a future thing. This again. This is cool. It's gonna be... Come on, who's it gonna be? They're doing this again? Okay! It's gonna be Banjo. It's gotta be Banjo, man! Was that what I think I saw? Oh, God, please. I think that was what I think I saw. It's happening! It's funny, but oh my god, it's actually happening. What a world we live in. Holy crap. Oh my god. It actually happened. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. We may not be in the greatest timeline, but every once in a while it shows through, man. God. Oh my god. Oh. I get that reference. God, I'm so glad. I know I was joking about Steve earlier, but, well, actually wasn't joking that much, but that's awesome. That is awesome. Now we just need to get the Banjo Collection on Switch. Fall. I figured they weren't going to drop that so soon, but... So, assuming...
That obviously wasn't Duck Hunt Silhouette, was it?
So, assuming Urgic is July or August... Banjo's going to be... Banjo's going to be what? October?
Looking forward to the day we can introduce them to you. Speaking of, before we end this direct, I actually have one more thing.
This is going to be Metroid. This is going to be Metroid.
Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.
That's... Is it? I thought it was going to be. It seemed fairly obvious. Like, everything was kind of leading that way. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh! The sequel to the is now in development. Oh shit. That was not okay, Nintendo. That was not what I expected. There were so many things that could have been.
Hey, good morning.
Holy shit. Hey, it's Bill. I feel like we don't see as much of Bill anymore.
And he is Bill Trinan from Nintendo Treehouse. We're here at
He-
the Nintendo booth. We're going to spend a couple of minutes talking about what we just saw in that Nintendo Direct, and we're going to give you a sneak peek.
Holy shit! A new Breath of
I don't know
the
about you, but I think there's a lot of folks
are
out there
Majora's Mask to Breath of the Wild's Ocarina. Holy shit! I'm so glad that didn't get leaked. Oh my god, that's a great reveal. In development 2021. That's what that means at the earliest. Are they going to do the Majora's Mask and reuse a lot of the assets and whatnot? I kind of hope so. It's weird, because this was 2019 games. But, so that make me think that'd be 2020, but that's saying now in development feels 2021, but then what they showed off does make me feel earlier. Holy crap. That was great. I was expecting Metroid. I still think Mercury is doing a 2D Metroid. I want Mercury to do a 2D Metroid. I didn't care for Samus Returns that much, but I feel like Mercury could do a good 2D Metroid. But holy shit. That Banjo back-to-back, holy... overall, like, I thought Erdrick was fine. There were a few good announcements here and there. I like Luigi's Mansion. I like the Animal Crossing stuff. There were a few, but like in between that, there were a lot of things I really didn't give a shit about. A lot of shooters and stuff like that I didn't care about. But God, the ending is good. And I know people, that ending is going to make it for people. I know there's a thing where, hey, a good ending can make an E3 show. And yeah. Hey, that's actually kind of cool for the booth. Holy shit. I did not see a new oh my god. I really want to replay Breath of the Wild. It's just, my hope is one day I'll be able to, like, I'll have forgotten like half of the game. I'll be able to go back in, turn off the HUD, turn off the map, turn off the sensors and all that, and just wander around. Explore it like I'm doing it for the first time. I know I won't. There will always be things like Eventide Island and a few shrines that hold like special places in my memory I will always remember. But God, one day I'm going to do that. But God, a new Breath of the Wild, that's so cool.
We'll have discussions with developers about the games that they're building. We'll give you some sneak peeks and some first play.
Oh my god, that was just two right after one after another, two Grand Slams. God.
Thank you very much.
And using DK, because DK and Banjo both rare N64 stuff.
We're here to kick off to the
oh my god.
live gameplay of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. I'm here with
I am really curious to see this. But I'm gonna cut over for now. Go watch that if you want. We're gonna see some good stuff. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. The whole castle moving and all that stuff. I wonder if we're paying homage to Skyward Sword and the castle falling, and maybe it's gonna rise up back into the sky. I don't know. That's just my initial thought. It does, like I said, they're doing their Majora's Mask. It looks like they've got a darkerish tone going on there. I like Zelda's shorter hair. I hope they bring back whatever her name is as the voice actress. She did a great job. I'm also biased towards her because of Achievement Hunter. She's been on the Off Topic podcast like 2 or 3 times even now. And that's also my hope that they bring back voice acting in general. That was... Like I said, I thought the middle of the show was very boring. I thought they started off good, and then I thought they ended good. The middle of the show had like 1 or 2 things And I know it's different strokes for different folks. Like, Astral Chain doesn't appeal to me that much, so I don't really care. I'm interested in Cadence of Hyrule, of course. There's a few other things I'm forgetting. There was a lot of stuff in the middle of that show that I was just like, that one dragon game, what was it? Drazen? Was it Drazen? Drazen Dragon? There was that highlight reel at the end that did have a lot of stuff I do care about in it. Again, I was hoping for that too. Maybe that'll come in the next few days. I doubt it during the Treehouse. I doubt they've saved a 2D Metroid, a new one, unless it's a remake of like Fusion or something, which would actually kind of annoy me because I'm doing Fusion right now. I mean, it would annoy me a little bit. But other than that, I think they would have shown it. And there was all these rumors about a new Metroid coming. I literally had it open here on Twitter. Let me see. Do I still have that open? Walmart Canada, something about Metroid. I've already lost it. Did I lose it already? God, God, those last two announcements though. They really made it. They made it, and they made it good. Let's see, some random stuff from the middle. The Secret of Mana stuff, don't really care about. Witcher was cool, actually. Three Houses is losing me. Link's Awakening was cool again. Resident Evil stuff I don't care about. No More Heroes I don't care about. Contra I don't care about. Daemon X Machina I don't care about. Panzer Dragoon? Oh, was it a P? Why does Panzer Dragoon sound familiar? That's a familiar name. It looked like a D to me, but I guess not. Pokemon, Astral Chain, Empire of Sin didn't care about, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, whatever. Then they went into Cadence, Sonic, and then they went to Animal Crossing. Okay, so I guess there were more. There was like 5 or 6 announcements I didn't care about, but there's like I said, 5 or 6 that I actually like did. Walmart is at it again. Listing Metroid for Switch. Same thing with the Metroid Prime trilogy. That was also heavily rumored. Like, there was tons of stuff that was rumored. I'm surprised we didn't see any of. Like, I know they probably put, like, if Metroid Prime trilogy is done, and they're just like, no, we're not gonna do it yet. We're gonna wait until like within a year of 4's release. So like I said, 2021. Yeah. I'm watching the Treehouse stuff right now to see if they show off anything new. So what I was saying, because there's supposedly this berry chipmunk Pokemon that I wouldn't be surprised if they showed off in the Treehouse right now. Like, that wouldn't surprise me. But, so with my Animal Crossing thing, it's delay, okay, yes, that sucks. I would have loved it this year. Always delay is good. It looks great. But my personal thing about Animal Crossing is Animal Crossing to me is a summer game. I like to enjoy it in the summer. It can be fun in the winter, but I feel like you have to build up to that. I like starting it in the summer and eventually getting to the winter. And that's all because of New Leaf. New Leaf, when it came out in like May, and I played it during the spring and summer. So having it come out in spring, have I been saying Animal Crossing is a summer game? It is, but it's also a spring game for me. So seeing it like come out in that season is a lot more interesting, and especially with like a more aquatic theme to it, I feel like just coming out at launch, people are going to get a lot more out of it if they buy it at launch, when they can take advantage of the summer season. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like, so I'm fine with the delay. I am. Erdrick, I was really hoping for a Shadow Drop, or the hero, I guess we're now calling him. I was hoping. I think a Shadow Drop for him would have been really cool. It technically lines up because it's been 2 months since Joker. It's been 4 months since Piranha Plant, and it was every other month. So by summer, it could be next month. It could be July 18th. It could be August 18th. Either one wouldn't surprise me. I still haven't bought the DLC, I've admitted. I didn't buy the DLC for Breath of the Wild either. God, I really need to do that. Ugh. But yeah, no, DLC, the Smash, Banjo-Kazooie, I know there were people who wanted all sorts of other things, but Banjo-Kazooie was reasonable. There were so many, it didn't leak, but there were so many things going around in the general vicinity that were heavily hinting at it. There was one guy, I guess, who on Reset Era predicted Ridley, or who leaked Ridley, that also was like, hey, Banjo's coming. Like, he hinted at it, but it's still kind of a leak. But there were all these other factors that were factoring into it. Did we not get a new Banjo game? No. I wish we had gotten Banjo on, like, the Banjo, either the Rare Replay Collection or just the original 2 Banjo games. Because there's tons of people that, like, because, like, much like K. Rool, it's a fan thing. I think you use Donkey Kong and K. Rool, because K. Rool was a fan-requested character. So was Ridley. So, right, using K. Rool, I don't think it was an intentional thing in the trailer, besides for the whole Donkey Kong 64 and Rare's history and all that. It all worked. It all worked. So, I'm super excited to see Banjo. Oh my gosh. God, I have those games on I have those games on Xbox. It's ironic. I've never played Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie, but I have played and beaten Nuts and Bolts. Yeah, that's a thing I've done. If you look past it as someone who had no history with Banjo-Kazooie, if you look past it as Banjo-Kazooie, I actually think it's a fine game. It actually does have a really good, like, kart building engine in it. But it's a Banjo-Kazooie game, so it is forever stuck in getting shit. But I thought it was fine. I thought Nuts and Bolts was fine. I've beat it. I have beaten Nuts and Bolts. It's fine. It is fine. I don't know, but that's me, man. Again, I get people who wanted a Banjo-Kazooie game for years, and then it looked like we were getting Banjo 3, and then it was Nuts and Bolts, and yeah, I understand that, totally. A lot of people thought we were going to see a new Banjo game this year as well. I didn't expect that. We have Battletoads this year, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully next year we get a remake of Banjo-Kazooie in the same way we got a remake of the Crash games and the Spyro games. I think a remake of the first 2 Banjo-Kazooie games would mean a lot for people, and then that would give us faith in the studio that they can make a new one. Whichever team they have remaster it. Because Yooka-Laylee clearly couldn't do it. And, it's weird that one of the closest games to recreating Banjo-Kazooie has been Snake Pass, of all things. I mean, I know there's tons I'm forgetting, but Snake Pass actually did a pretty solid job at it. Funny. And I mean, Nintendo's got Pokemon. They're showing it right now. I'm kind of paying attention to it. That's their big holiday game. They've got Link's Awakening in September. Luigi's Mansion is in October, which is amazing they didn't show. That Breath of the Wild reveal, oh my god, that's I keep calling it Breath of the Wild sequel. In development, again, like I said, that makes me think 2021. It could be 2020. If they're conference was specifically focused on 2019. I know they showed Animal Crossing. There was one other thing that they showed that I don't remember. Yeah, it's weird that we got an Animal Crossing release date, but we didn't get Luigi's Mansion release date. That's really weird. But no, the other thing that was crazy about the Breath of the Wild sequel is I was expecting we were going to get a Mario Odyssey sequel before we got a Breath of the Wild sequel. Because Mario Odyssey had no DLC. And the reason, and a lot of people were like, oh, this year we're going to get last year they were like, oh, this year we're going to get DLC. Every direct, I saw people being like, this time we're going to get DLC. And then after, around the time E3 hit and we got nothing, I was like, no, it's not going to happen. Instead, they're pulling a Galaxy to Galaxy 2 and just making Odyssey 2, which I think is a great idea. Like I said, my hope for Odyssey 2 is it's smaller, it's got bigger levels, but less of them. I feel, but that's what I was expecting. Like, if they were going to tease anything, that's what I was expecting them to tease. Not Breath of the Wild 2. Oh my god, that's crazy. And I know, so something that has been getting a lot of talk recently is like, oh, why do you like Breath of the Wild CG trailer or Deathloop CG trailer, but you didn't like, I don't know, some random Gears of War CG trailer? Well, Gears of War CG trailer was one of the worst things of this year. Well, because right now I'm like hyped up on the Breath of the Wild Banjo-Kazooie thing. That's why I always love doing the afterwards video taken like 2 days later. Right, it'll be on Fridays. Splat Chat Friday night at like 9 or 10 o'clock. That'll be the big one where I go over everything, because it's giving me time to like cool down from the hype and like look back. I mean, I'm already kind of looking back and realizing that, well, I said positive. I hope it doesn't come across that I loved the like Bethesda conference. I thought it was fine. But it's, I hope that, like, comes across that I didn't love it and that there were tons of problems with it. I hope that comes across at some point. Again, we'll talk about it Friday. Friday's going to be a lot of things. But yeah, no, that was crazy. Because right now I'm riding that hype. Eventually it'll calm down and I'll realize there were all those middle games that I just didn't give a shit about. There were a few, like I said. Witcher's cool. I don't know how good it's going to look or how good it's going to run in handheld mode. But much like Skyrim, it's a really cool get. Luigi's Mansion 3, I'm excited to see gameplay on the Treehouse. Hopefully there we'll find out if it's story-based mission or open world like everyone wants. But yeah, no, it was... I think it was... I enjoy. Did Nintendo win E3? We'll see. We'll see. Again, I'm gonna have to balance that beginning and end with everything that happened in the middle. It's gonna be a close call. It's gonna be a close call. Especially because this year was the year of the CGI trailer, the in-engine footage trailer with little gameplay. I mean, I know there's a lot of games that are showing off on the show floor. Avengers is the one I'm super excited for. But there's also a lot of stuff we saw nothing of. Microsoft show. But again, I'm just going off on it. I'll save that for a future time. Overall, yeah, Nintendo show. Those last two announcements get me. I feel like the hero's right. I like him. I like him. Again, he kind of... At first, he was reminding me of Robin, but like with all the DLC characters, there's some sort of like twist, like Joker's power-up thing, and I like that twist. That twist is really like... That's what makes the DLC characters. That's what made Cloud, Corrin... Well, not really Corrin. Well... But that's what made Cloud, that's what made Ryu, that's what made Bayonetta, is their twist, right? That's what made them interesting, unique characters. There's one DLC character I'm forgetting. Because Corrin didn't really... I mean, I'd argue Robin had more of a twist than Corrin. Who's the other DLC I'm forgetting? Maybe it's just those three. And then all the new characters had, like, good twist. Joker has a good twist, Incineroar's twist is okay. I'm forgetting somebody as well. Shit, I don't remember who. Piranha Plant didn't really have a twist, I'll admit. I don't know. Overall, I'm fine with the hero, or I'll keep calling him Eldrick, or whatever his actual name. I'll just keep calling him some variation of that. Edelgard. Fire, God, it's amazing how like interested I was at Fire Emblem when they first revealed it, and now how far I've fallen. I just don't care, man. I just don't care. I show off my Yoshis and then they immediately get blocked by the sun. I want the Mega one, man, or the Poochie, and I can't find. I found the Poochie at launch, and I didn't buy it because it came with the game, and Mega one I never even saw. Maybe they'll get reprints. I know the Yarn Yoshis did. Yeah. God, that's just more. God, a Banjo-Kazooie amiibo. That's gonna be so cool. I hope we get the Banjo games on Switch. I wanted Ori Pori Pudding and Pie on Switch. I know Will of the Wisp is coming out. Is Will of the Wisp February 2020? Maybe that's a February 2020 game, which feels like forever. I mean, we've known about we got a CGI trailer 2 years ago. We got improved combat and whatnot last year. And this year we got like a boss trailer, which was great. I'm disappointed we haven't seen more of Ori and the Wimble Bimble. Or I'm like, right, I mean, it wouldn't be, like, if we had gotten Ori Pori Pudding and Pie, because we got Super Lucky's Tale, which I don't think is technically first-party Microsoft thing, but it's complicated. It's one of those weird complicated ones. But I'm disappointed, right? Like, I would have wanted to see Ori Pori Pudding and Pie, assuming that is actually coming. It may not be. I hoped it was, because that would have been really cool. Especially in comparison to Super Lucky's Tale. And if it did come, I can see Wimble Bimble being exclusive for like 6 months. Kind of like an Epic Game Store style thing, which... Oh my god, Shenmue 3 got announced for Epic Game Store exclusivity. You know, I know Epic Games is trying to monopolize the business, but I feel like taking Kickstarters, man, that's a bad one. And from what I've heard, I know it's like, oh, blame Deep Silver. You know, if Mighty Number 9, if the Epic Game Store had been around, Mighty Number 9 would have been Epic Game Store exclusive. It would have been. But yeah, there's a lot of things, man. There are a lot of things. Yeah, I'm hyped, man. Those last two really did make it for me. I don't know, man. We'll see. We shall see. I'm gonna ruminate it over it the next few days. I'm gonna watch Treehouse like I always do. I have to go to the dentist tomorrow morning, which... Ugh. I actually think it's right before Treehouse starts. It's early in the morning. God, I need sleep now. I was actually considering going to see Avengers again today. Endgame. I've seen it a bunch, and after the Avengers trailer we got yesterday, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go see Endgame again. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm super tired. But yeah, no. I thought Nintendo, beginning and the ends, man. They made it. That's all. I'm rambling at this point. I've probably been rambling for the past like 10 minutes. But yeah, no. I'll see y'all. I'm not gonna. Nothing else from E3. It's not like I'm at the show or anything. God no. But I'm not doing any. Right. There's no other conferences or anything. I'm not doing the Treehouse or anything like that. But I will be back Friday night. The Splatfest is Narwhals versus Unicorns. I think I'm Team Unicorn. That may be subject to change. I usually always decide like last minute, like 10 minutes before I start streaming. But yeah, so that'll be my entire like E3 wrap up, my highlights, my lowlights, all that jazz. I've already wrote all the list except for Nintendo, and lowlights are going to be interesting. Lowlights are going to be interesting. There are highlights, though. Like, there has been good stuff shown. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Stay tuned for Friday. That's the big one, honestly. All these show conferences are fun to do, but the wrap-up is always, like, my favorite thing, because it really does get, like, big, genuine thoughts on it. I'm just saying. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.